only prescription is more cowbell.
I'm broken system, broken trust, and I approve this message.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money.
Mask on. Fuck it, mask on. Mask on. Fuck it, mask on.
What you need is to be choked all the way out until you stop fucking breathing.
Oh, I mean, she sold herself, so.
What are you talking about?
Georgette, who are you talking about?
Is that the person you got assault for on?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I already knew the answer. I just wanted you to say it.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Oh, shit, here we go again is correct. Sorry I was a few minutes late there. I just got back from the store literally I was pulling in the driveway at 12:56. Brought everything in, started the stream. I think I did pretty solid. This is going to be this week in the Doofus Crest cinematic universe. Sheriff of Rottingham became a member. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So I have nothing done at all for this stream. Anywho, I have one video that I'm planning on playing, but we're going to talk about some things for a second because they need to be talked about. So let me bring this up first because I think this is really what we're here about. Throw you over there. I don't think we're going to have to worry about anybody random showing up in the vertical chat today. I think everybody across planet Earth hates Chris Ryder. So this is the video we're going to watch. We're going to watch a video of somebody covering this who's much, much, much smarter than I because he be an attorney. This guy, Chris Ryder, in my opinion, is trying to get anyone whistleblowing him thrown in prison for charges made up at this point. If this wasn't clear enough, the Chris Ruff Direct D case wasn't enough proof. I believe, in my opinion, so Chris Ryder, go fuck yourself. I believe Chris Ryder and this Heather Russell lady character, if you will, a supporting character in the Doofus Crest cinematic universe. Rico, is this Rico? Is this Rico? Yeah, it's getting close, guys. It's getting close. I actually was sent a message. I was sent a message. I forgot if it was on Messenger or if it was on email. Because she is on some Arizona pages on Facebook trying to get help because her ex beat her and she's trying to run away. And then I had to inform them that nah, bitch, it all got dismissed because you're fucking crazy and you fucking were supported by a loser. Oh, Brandy Drummond. Sorry, guys. I'm literally trying to catch my breath, and this is the first sip of anything liquid I've had today. I hope Chris gets jail time. I'm right there with you. In my opinion, Chris, because I am entitled to my opinion on issues that concern the public. I do have family members in that area, so it hits home for me. I believe this guy needs to be in prison for a long, long time. It's just getting ridiculous at this point. Directy, nice to see you. Like I said, I believe that this guy, Chris Ryder, is trying to get anyone and everyone who has ever corrected him, exposed his criminal record, told the truth about him. I believe he's trying to get them sent to prison. He's already claimed this shit multiple times about multiple people. He's going to file lawsuits against them. He's going to his local police department. I called years ago because he's like, hey, conspiracy sounds like a good charge to sling around. Yeah, like I said earlier, I don't know if you're here. It's getting to that point. Somebody else said that, and I said it's getting to that point because it's ridiculous what these guys are doing. And I also find it very not concerning. Maybe funny is the better word. That right when all this was about to happen, the main star of the Doofus Crest universe, Todd Bryant, decided, I'm going to delete all of my content except for 2 videos. Like somebody else hasn't downloaded his entire video library. Make that shit make sense. It was actually, hold on, guys. I actually have something for this. it was magically right after this video came out that Todd decided to change his ways. So we're going to watch this real quick. It's about a minute long. So here we go.
Okay. Sorry. Sergeant?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hi. Sorry about that. Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
So, do you know this guy, this Christopher Ryder guy?
Yes. Well, not personally. No, I do not know him. He is another online YouTuber.
Who's this other guy, Todd Bryant? I guess he's like a YouTube guy.
Yep.
And,
I guess he's like a YouTube guy.
he's just obsessed with Mr. Ruff.
Yep.
I'm telling you, that Ruff's pictures on his every thumbnail, every video he posts.
And he's doing everything he can to implicate others that, you know, we're all involved in some kind of big ring
I see.
against him.
I'm just going to update my report with that information. If I have any other questions, can I give you a call?
Absolutely, please.
All right, thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, that's just, it's the weirdest thing for me that this is a serious issue that's happening. Like, Chris and Todd got exposed on the internet, and now Chris is trying to do everything he can to get other people thrown in jail for, again, blowing the whistle on him. I'm going to put a video on real quick, and then I'm going to go do something off stream for a second, and then be right back. But this is going to be the video. The whole reason why I wanted to start this live stream up today. Because
for your custody case, you let me know, because
again, he's a much smarter guy than me, because again, he being an attorney. Directy, I don't know if you were here earlier. Somebody actually sent me the link to Heather being on some random Arizona Facebook group trying to beg for money for all of her shit, claiming that her ex is an abuser and he's like going to jail and shit like that. So yeah, I had to jump on there and correct the record. So yeah, she's a piece of work. I'm about to walk out of the room for 3 seconds. Enjoy this.
you know, Ruff can threaten, oh, that's going to be fun. You're going to try to talk to my ex. Yeah, because you shouldn't be around children. You shouldn't be around general population. You shouldn't be around anybody.
And
She's a scammer. Yeah, that seemed like the understatement of the century.
tell you another thing. If you talk to Adriana, I guarantee it.
She's on there trying to say, oh, you know, I need my Starlink paid. I need gas, yada, yada. And everybody in the comments is like, bitch, you don't need internet if you're slumming it at the moment. Also, just for Heather, if you're listening, you are literally telling a guy with direct connections to several convicted sex offenders that somebody else shouldn't be around kids. Let that sink in. The guy you're talking to right now, Christopher, I like it from the back, Ryder, he literally has direct connections to at least two that I know of, sex offenders that he has defended and defended and defended. Like, let that sink in.
Wouldn't be so you can plaster any shit about him on social media. You know, would actually be adults about the whole thing.
Absolutely.
I think Adriana would too. I've never had, you know, real. And about 1 o'clock in the morning on Sunday is when the cop showed up. You called him. And you showed up for an assistance to get the fuck out of there. About 1 o'clock in the morning on Sunday is when the cop showed up. You called him. And you showed up for an assistance to get the fuck out of there. They were able to get your truck out. But that was a serious extraction. Like, the way it went wasn't like la-di-da, we're just making noise and leaving and everybody's going to be fine. It was like they took it seriously. They had, you know, they were actually pointing laser, like guns, towards the door just in case he came out aggressive or anything. And they rushed you and your child to a vehicle, you know, away from.
Is this when Chris goes on to say, yeah, they were the extraction SWAT team with their AKs? Are you fucking dumb? GJM, I don't know why you supported Heather, and I don't know why you support the other fucktards in the Doofus Crest universe. Like, It's crazy to me. Just because Chris Ryder has been proven to be a liar in so many videos. Like, I don't know how this guy even has an audience at this point.
From the door and away from the windows and all that kind of stuff. And then they got your truck out and brought it over to you, and you were able to get your truck and get the fuck out of Dodge for the night.
Yeah, that's the funny part, because I know a little bit about this situation, enough to obviously make this video. You told the cops he had weapons and that he would kill people coming onto his land, forcing them to arrive heavily armed. They didn't believe this lie after further investigation and didn't even want to search Chris's home. They also said that your truck was not being blocked from leaving. Like, at what point? At what, like, LARPing level of investigation warranted Direct D being arrested? Because it seems like from every piece of evidence you see, her story never made sense from day one. Again, this is just my opinion because I am a human on God's green earth and can have an opinion on an investigation of a public person. I believe Chris Ryder probably told her what to write, how to write it, because he went, well, I have 2 convictions for beating 2 separate women. I know what'll get a conviction. And that's how we ended up in this situation. I'm terrified when I hit play and it doesn't play, but he's just silent so you can read it.
And this backs all that up. This is vindication, Heather. You win. You know, you win the YouTube dilemma. You win the YouTube bullshit. I'll probably just have to show it on the. I'm not. Todd's way better at doing stream than I am.
True. Direct D, Christopher Ruff, was arrested today. He is in jail.
We'll show you right here. This is what he's in there for. He ain't coming out anytime soon.
Nope.
1 count of felony, domestic violence. He has 1 count of harassment from contact and communications. He has 1 count of disorderly conduct. He has 1 count of.
And to my knowledge, 3 of those 5 charges were dismissed pretty close to immediately.
Stalking with the fear of death as a felony. He has 1 count of stalking with emotional distress as a felony. So he's got 3 felonies, and he's on parole, which this will violate his parole, I'm sure.
No, he's not.
And he's got 5 open warrants in a neighboring county that are probably going to be picking him up. So
Wah, wah, wah.
he ain't going nowhere.
Christopher Ruff did not win.
He never was a winner.
I think
Hey, Direct D, now that you're out and everything has been dismissed, do you feel like the winner? Because it really looks like you're the winner of the situation.
said something that Ruff posted on X and tagged Apache County sheriffs or something and said, "Come get me." They did.
They are. You got what you asked for.
You got what you wanted for. Yep, you got what you wanted for. You got. It's been like
now it's live,
dude. I know, but you and Tiffany know what I've been through the last month. Just the anxiety. I've had anxiety attacks. I've had.
Yeah, you sound totally anxiety ridden.
Good God. Yeah.
How do we get here?
Oh my God. Hey, at least I didn't sleep with Desert No.
They have that same nervous, I'm lying laugh. And they've never met each other.
We
know somebody that was.
She's fine with it. I'm sorry, but nobody has the right to scream and yell and throw things at me. You don't have any right to do that. No, you never
know. What I'd like to do with you is maybe set up another, if you'd be willing, maybe you and I can do another stream with Tiffany and whatnot later on.
Sure.
And gear it directly towards seeing, putting some information out there for domestic violence victims.
Absolutely.
Talk about different cases. And
yep.
You guys probably know what I'm about to say because I've brought this shit up multiple times. Chris Ryder, you have 2 convictions for beating 2 different women. You have assault 4. And you have, oh God, now I have to go look at it. I literally have it saved. Where is it? Battery, I believe it was. Battery against a woman found guilty. And the other one was assault 4 against Georgette. So the fact that you're here, you even had to take domestic violence like training class. the prosecutor in your assault 4 case called it assault 4 domestic violence. So the fact that you're here trying to say, oh, we should put out some resources for domestic violence victims. Bitch, you're the one who keeps creating the domestic violence victims.
Maybe.
I would love to do that with you guys. Yep.
I like, offering whatever I can with this platform. But
yep.
I feel very fortunate to have been successful in the past at, from what I've been told by the victims, and actually using this platform to help victims.
Yep.
So,
absolutely.
If I can possibly achieve that, then I'm all for trying. I'm so sorry you went through all this, Heather.
We're safe. We're fine. We made it through.
And sorry if I'm looking at my phone for whatever reason. Restream is not populating my my chat. So it stopped several minutes ago. So if I'm looking at my phone, I'm reading chat.
We're, chapter's closed, and he's just going to have to figure, he's a grown man. Well, he thinks he is. He's more like a boy, but yeah, you don't treat people like that, whether you're in a relationship or whether you're friends, or you don't do that to other people.
Well, like when you first called earlier and we weren't sure if it was going to happen or not.
Yeah.
I was highly anticipating it, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I think it's starting to work again. I think we're starting to work, or this is from the vertical stream. I'm not sure. This POS started trying to infiltrate the debate community that you're in. Can we collab at some point? Yeah, absolutely. We can do that. We can absolutely do that. Yeah. Todd has left the Doofus Crest universe. He wandered off property for a little bit, ended up in the debate community, made himself look like an absolute jackass because turns out his word of the day toilet paper doesn't really help him in a debate. So he gets bodied every time he gets on panel with people, to the point where the last time he got on panel, I think Secrets Chat super chatted enough to get him kicked off for the rest of the show. So it's like, Todd, just be the lolcow you are, or just get off the internet. Like, that's not a threat. It's just those are that's what you're good at, being a lolcow or just sitting in your chair with your pillows. That's it. That's all you got.
Super excited that, oh my gosh, finally it's gonna is it gonna happen?
Yep.
And then we were waiting on a confirmation, and then we got the confirmation, and it was just like, is this for real, or did they finally do it?
Yep.
And what's it going to be for? We didn't know what it was going to be for.
Sure. Yeah.
And then we got the full.
So yes, yeah, because it was, what was it? He was in there for it was a 10-year sentence.
Yeah,
and
he got 7.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. So maybe there's 3 years still on the shelf, but yeah, I mean, and it ain't looking good.
Doesn't look good.
Thank you so much, just for entertainment.
Thank you so much.
The money. If I can help Heather out any way I can, I always have. Well,
Everyone has been I mean, not everybody, but there's been a lot of people that, that I've met along the way during this unfortunate event, and it's just like, I can't thank you guys enough because, I'm not crazy. I didn't make any of this up. Like, there's proof. There's absolute proof. Yes. So,
there's absolute proof outside of the fact that you yourself were probably used as evidence. Your words were used as evidence against you when you said, yeah, he never did anything violent. He only treated me and my kid good. That probably didn't help you. I'm the original vintage. He's got Flow State / Dusty and his pals backing him. Flow State is a fucking moron. I've never seen him have in our alternative position pushed on his channel that he could effectively fight against. And then every time Chris ever talks to him, because Todd and Chris try to talk to him now, anytime Chris comes up there, Chris just says, trust me, bro. And then people come up on panel with evidence, and he just doesn't accept that, but he'll accept Chris's trust me, bro shit.
Yeah.
I believe the one about Heather getting kidnapped. I mean, maybe there's a different technical name. Holy shit, Steve.
Steve.
There's Steve. He's always there. The money.
Thank you so much, Steve.
That is definitely gonna piss Muckster off, Steve. I think that's why Steve does it, to make Muckster mad.
And that would be Steve Wet Brain Nolan. I believe Mr. Stephen J. Nolan is back on the bottle. He's just acting fucking out of sorts. Let's call it out of sorts. And the fact that he's basically being puppeted by Todd of all people is just fucking crazy.
It's not because you love us.
I'm gonna shoot some of that your way, Heather.
No, you don't have to. I want it to go on with you. You and Tiffany have been there for me. You guys are facing your own battles. We're all going through it. And you know what? You guys are just.
No, I'll just shoot some of your way. Look, Todd.
Yes.
He said, anyone failure. I can't. Todd knows I can't say the other one. It rhymes with jailer, failure. You know,
Failure.
With an extra 10 grand to burn on lawyers. Let's see. What did Finkel say? He said,
Hey Todd, I have a question. Have you paid JJ back that money yet for that check that you canceled before it got to him? Did you pay that back yet? Asking for, well, myself. I was going to say a friend, but you'd probably take that the wrong way and try to sue somebody. For somebody who is actively, I have to put this in a term that my chat will accept. He's very anti-bagel, if you catch my drift. Todd does not like the Jews. Him and the Jews don't go together. So for him constantly talking shit about the Jews, he's sure wanting to litigate with everyone. He either wants to litigate with you or shoot your dogs. In Minecraft, of course.
A great day on YouTube was
Yep.
Finkel's $100 one.
Thank you so much,
He has a
guys.
great day on YouTube.
Oh
And,
my God.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. My Brother's Keeper, I can't pull it up on screen because for whatever reason, it's not populating there. What about that missing AR? Has it been returned, GS? Just anybody out there. If anybody wants to buy me a new gun and donate it to the KFARR show, cool. It'll be hanging up somewhere. You'll always see it. You can put your name on it. Everyone is asking, this is from Direct D, everyone is asking me if I'm going to sue the Apache County sheriffs and the county itself for putting me in jail for 20 days. I would rather see these people in a jail cell than to make money. And I can't hate you for that. I can't hate you for that. As a guy who, I don't know if Direct D necessarily knows my backstory. So I worked at a police department. I wasn't a cop. I worked back at the house. I did all the booking and all the shit in the jail. I did up all your paperwork, delivered it to jail, yada, yada. And that was just the back of the house city police department jail. To my knowledge, you were actually at like a county jail or whatever, which is vastly different. I tried my best, even if you were a absolute terrible human, to treat you okay, because I know that nobody wants to be in jail. And the fact that these people force you to do 20 days in jail for no reason, that's crazy. I couldn't imagine knowingly putting false charges on somebody and putting them in jail for almost a month.
Congratulate Todd, the Benghazi rabbit, the little stalker bunny foo-foo.
Directly knows who
he was arrested for
okay.
today. Is everything on the screen right there today? Plus, he's still on parole from kidnapping with a couple of years at least on the shelf, and he's got 5 open warrants in Mesa. So, bye-bye, Ruff.
Yep.
It was horrible knowing you.
And if anybody wants to know what happened to the false imprisonment or whatever, it's still pending investigation.
Yeah, there's more.
There's more. It's everything's Apache County Sheriff has been, I mean, top notch. Like I said, I've never been in this situation before. I never wanted anything out of the situation.
Yes, exactly. With your glowing review of the sheriff, then you must also accept their belief that you lied to them too, right? Also, Rio Punch Monster. Turns out pretty fucking good. First time I've ever had that. Yeah, they should all at least minimum do 20 days in jail. At least. I want to hear, I can't say that. That would be mean. That would be rude. I'm trying to be less rude on the internet. But I wish Chris, because I know Chris Ryder would freak out if he had to do 20 days fucking anywhere. I know Todd, I don't think he would fare very well in jail.
And I just wanted to get out of the situation. And there's more. It's everything's Apache County Sheriff has been, I mean, top notch. Like I said, I've never been in this situation before. I never wanted anything out of the situation. I just wanted to get out of the situation.
You sound like Kamala Harris. Why don't we just keep repeating what we're repeating? Because when we repeat what we're repeating, we then are repetitive. And when we're repetitive, well, then that's because we're repeating.
Just found a note. I'll go over this while you're gone. I had taken notes on the last stream, and it just happens to be the one I covered about what happened with Heather at the time.
Great. We're going to subpoena all those notes that you have. Let's just take a good look at them right now, because they are your notes and they are not.
I actually said this to somebody this morning. that person or people maybe in the chat right now. I believe the moment these charges got dropped, Chris Ryder went to his nearest body of water and deep sixed fucking everything. All of this evidence right now that we're witnessing Chris talk about, I think that is currently at the bottom of a body of water right next to the civic duty laptop that Chris wants to deny having. I believe he went out there with a quickness, like sped there faster than when he was chasing after Rabbit, and threw all that shit immediately into the fucking ocean. Or I guess he lives in Indiana, so a creek, river, pond, something. It's all there. That's why Chris, let me jump back over here. Chris made this stream 2 weeks ago and then has been completely off the topic. He went back to lawsuit served on Hardin County. Yeah, let's sue the county that you currently have hearing your case from another county. That makes sense. That's a fucking grand idea.
Not attorney-client privileged.
So this was my last stream. I'm sitting here at my desk and the notes are sitting right here.
Literally, I was in fear every single day.
To say less, we've just been making sure everywhere you go is someplace new, someplace undisclosed, someplace beautiful, and someplace where you and your child are living your life the best you can.
Yeah.
Like Yasser fucking Arafat, huh? Never a night in the same place.
So,
Yeah.
and here we are now. He's in jail. I'm sure it won't stop here, but
No, I don't think it
you
will.
have shown us that you're not the type of person just to lay down and get beat, which we can certainly appreciate that. That's why you fit right in with us.
I want to take a second, generally specific, just a big shout out to Chris and Tiffany for helping not only Heather in her situation, but have also looked out for me as well. And I want to backpack on that?
Chris has looked out for you as well. The guy has put a knowingly false TPO on you and tried to sue you. But yeah, he's definitely looking out for you, Todd. Todd has like this weird Stockholm syndrome with Chris. Also, it's not, I want to backpack off of that. That's fucking, I keep wanting to say a word that somebody told me not to say, but yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb. It's not, I want to backpack off of that.
Or how do you say it? Piggyback.
Also, Original Vintage, I dropped my Discord in there. Just know my Discord doesn't get much action.
I want to piggyback that for all of us, you know, and we finally, this unfortunate situation brought us together. As weird and cliche as that sounds, you know, we're just normal people. Not everybody thinks that we're normal. Everyone thinks, you know, which is fine because it's the internet. But it's like
KTZ, I have something for this. You mean people would go on the internet and lie? No freaking way.
Just lie? You really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?
That's Chris Ryder in a nutshell. And sorry, I really wish I could bring up chat. For whatever reason, it's not working.
Like, here's the proof, you know? Here is the actual proof that everything is corrupt. Everything that, you know, we've been saying is true. And yeah, I appreciate, you know, you and Tiffany for taking time out of your lives, your guys' very crazy lives. You know, I want to thank Innocent Auditor. I want to thank, you know, Todd. I want to thank, you know, Finkel. There's so many people that have we've all come together and we've all, you know, as stupid as that sounds, it sounds so cliche. We all found each other, but it's true.
List of just a few words that can either get you in trouble or so bizarre it's almost incredible that they're even in the English language. But they're real words. Hopefully you find this very funny, and I'll catch you at the end. I had to put my glasses on for this word. I had to make sure it was real. It's an adjective, good for it. Means very good and very fine. Ilogo fusio u hippo cunario. Whatever the hell it is. Elogo fusio u hippo cunarius. So after making love, the wife turned to her husband and said, "You were so elogo fusio hippo cunarius." Well, I think you deserve that. This is an unusual word. Bibliophobia, a noun. Phobia, of course, means fear. And the Greek word phobia, and in bibli, which means books.
Yeah, KTZ says, wow, she just gave us a list of people for the lawsuit. Thanks, Heather. It's really, Dumb people snitch on themselves. I think everybody in the chat, I think we know this. I know I've covered it enough. Dumb people snitch on themselves always. Chris snitches on himself. Todd snitches on himself. Good old broken system, broken trust snitches on himself. Heather just went and snitched on not just herself, fucking everyone.
A person who strongly dislikes books. Now I'm going to use it in an incorrect way. Quote, my baby refuses to wear his bib. I think he's suffering from bibliophobia. Or, a writer refused to cite to his sources of material, and his refusal to include a bibliography is likely due to bibliophobia. Scrapulous is one of my favorite words, an adjective, sick from excessive indulgence in liquor, intemperance in eating and drinking. Quote, used properly. After drinking 4 bottles of Jack Daniels.
I'll go check right now. I don't exactly know the date. See, this is weird. Like every 50th fucking thing is popping up. Does Chris go back to court in September? I will look for the exact time and date right now. I have the fucking, I don't want to click on all the cars. The Kentucky Court of Justice statewide case search, I have that saved. And because I've looked up Chris Ryder's name so often, it just auto-populates Christopher Ryder. Let's see here. We've got 9:03 at 8:59 a.m. and then 9:22 at 3 p.m. So in a couple days, he'll have one. I don't know which one that is. At this point, I don't even have these things correct in my head. You know that one's in Hardin County, one's in Meade County. The Meade County one is going through that weird fucking, what's it called, where he's trying to get the judge to recuse himself. The judge is just like, fucking no. And then he put in a motion to send it to the Supreme Court or some shit. So we'll see how that turns out. Yeah, it's a long story. But yeah, I don't know which one's which. We'll see on the 3rd, I guess.
And eating 5 dozen eggs in one sitting, Isaiah experienced massive crapulous and then ran to the toilet. Farlick's another new word that I discovered. It's when a sprinter or runner is changing speeds from running to sprinting. So I use it in a sentence correctly, I might add. That runner began to fartlick halfway through the...
I believe Sir Patrick here is going to talk about these things for the rest of the time. So I think we can be done here. I think we can be done. Let me just pull this up just for shits and giggles real quick. Wow, I was really late. I didn't even turn on the background. Dear Lord. Yeah, like I said, I literally pulled in the driveway 12:56 and somehow was only like a minute and a half late. Let's pull this page up again. And now Ryder. I'm just going to try to break this up and just call Ryder. So Ryder, I'm here to do one thing. A post from 6 days ago. He made a records request, allegedly. And they used the flock camera system to stalk us. Bitch, what are they stalking you for? Everybody knows where the fuck you live. They know where you live. And if it's the Indiana police, they definitely know who the fuck you are. I was going to touch on this earlier, but I totally blanked out and moved to something else. Him trying to throw everybody in jail for correcting him, exposing him, yada, yada. He literally years ago was like, oh, my sheriff is looking for you. My sheriff is looking for you. And I said, first off, Chris, you can look me up and it'll have a phone number. They'll easily be able to get in contact with me. And then just for shits and giggles, I called them. And they're like, oh, yeah, Chris Ryder. Yeah, we know who he is. No, bro, you're good. So Chris just lies, just to lie. And it's just sad. Sad and pathetic. Let's see here. I'm done for this. I have a video coming out at 5. Stream at 8. I got an entire new bottle of the old Southern Comfort. Let me see here. I'm just trying to see who is live right this second that I can throw you guys to. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be anybody that you guys want to watch. Actually, you know what? I'll throw you guys over to Credence and Mikey. You guys go have fun with Credence and Mikey. They apparently went live 4 minutes ago. That's all I got. I'll see you guys when I see you guys, I guess. I'm going to go work on the third channel that is not drama related whatsoever. It's fun. That's it. Okay. Everybody have a good rest of your whatever day it is. Okay. Bye.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.